Good morning, everyone. It's a cloudy day here, and we are heading out the door quite early in the morning because we're going to GFS. Yeah, we need to pick up a whole bunch of hamburgers. Actually, it's hamburgers. Yeah, that's what we're picking up. Hamburgers. The raw meat. You know. Yeah, I'm going to say. We're going to be doing church outside next week, and we've got a great big tent, and we're going to have church under the tent with live music, and yeah, just to let the community see that Sandy Lake Alliance Church is a church on fire for God. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and afterwards we're having a picnic, and we're going to be grilling up some hamburgers. So Rick and I volunteered to go pick up those hamburgers because they're cheaper up here than they are down there. So anyways, yeah. Hope everybody has a great day. I hope you want to stick around for a little bit of my day. And yeah, I'll talk to everybody in just a little while. Well, we are back from GFS, which is Gordon Foods, is what that is. And we were able to get, I believe this is I think it's a 6-pound. No, I'm sorry, 6 pounds. Silly me. 15 pounds of burgers already, shaped and formed. They're frozen, and these are quarter pounders. So that cost us $39.99. So we have 60 burgers in here. And then what we bought was, oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. We bought some of their brand of beef hot dogs. And this was, it's 100% beef, and we've had them before. We've bought them for our other church, and they taste very good. And this was 5 pounds, and that was $15.49. And then I saw, and this is for us, not for church, vegetable lasagna. Yeah, all you do is put it in the oven and cook it. And I just thought that sounded really good. And then I could cut pieces and, yeah, go with Rick for lunch for a few days. So anyways, that's kind of what we got. And right now, my husband, all he did was just help me bring in the stuff we had purchased at Gordon's, and then he ran back outside, didn't even say anything, and then he hopped on the lawnmower. So that's what he's doing right now, and I am going to start his dinner. So what I am going to be making for him is called chicken, let's just say it what it is, right? It's chicken tacos. That's what it is. This is what it is supposed to look like. And yes, this is a HelloFresh meal. But what I have been doing is, because they give you these cards and they give you step-by-step instructions, is I've been saving all these cards. And I have been purposely ordering the lower calorie and the ones that I knew I would be able to buy the same product and just make them on my own then and save money, because they have some delicious recipes and some wonderful ideas, as you've previously seen in some of the other meals that I've said were 30-minute meals. And that's because that's what they are. They're 30 minutes or less from prep to serving. And that's what I really like. So I have a whole bunch of these cards now that I'm going to be able to just go to the store and buy the stuff myself, save myself a little bit of money, but have this wonderful recipe. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll see if mine looks anything like the picture. And yeah, talk to all of you in just a little while. Well, I just thought I would take you outside and show you that our wood for the winter came. So yeah, I think my husband's going to have a lot of work for him to do, because Jonathan, yeah, he's over there in Harrisburg somewhere doing stuff for the state police and won't be home until the second week of December. So it seems as though Rick's going to be on his own. Okay. I seriously need another cup of coffee. because between putting the frozen food away, which really wasn't all that much to do, but my husband mowing the lawn and me trying to get all of the food together and prepped in order to make dinner, and then the wood for the winter coming, yeah, I never even thought about turning on this camera again and showing you what I was doing for my dinner. So yeah, I guess I will have to show you that another time. Anyways, I'll talk to all of you in just a little while. For today's devotion, our scripture is Psalms 4, verses 1 to 3. Answer me when I call, O God of my righteousness. You have given me relief when I was in distress. Be gracious to me and hear my prayer. O men, how long shall my honor be turned into shame? How long will you love vain words and seek after lies? But know that the Lord has set apart the godly for himself. The Lord hears when I call to him. In this psalm, David is crying out for his God for help, for God's mercy, and for him to hear his prayer. You see, people have been taking advantage of David. They're seeking to cause him harm. There are people ruining his name and his reputation through gossip and slander. And in this psalm, David asks, how long will the lies continue? In our scripture today, David cries out to the one that can help him. David wrote this psalm when he was in great distress, yet we can clearly see his confidence in God. Even though he is suffering and facing perilous odds, what appears to be certain destruction, he still continues his confidence in his God. But notice his honesty before God. He pours out his feelings without whitewashing how he really and truly is feeling. David is willing to tell the Lord his fears and his anguish. You see, this is about having a covenant relationship with the Lord. When we accept Jesus Christ as Lord and dedicate our lives to him, he will and he does respond. David knew that there was no need to fear when our sovereign God is in charge and is with us. And I find this comforting because as believers, our relationship with God is not going to be without fears and distress, as it is with any relationship. We are in a world that is filled with distress and pain, and there is no way to walk through it without experiencing some distress and stumbling along the way. And today's verse shows us that we are to go to God in our times of distress and trouble. And like David, we can also come in boldness as well as in humility and respect. We can still show reverence to him while we are pouring out our heart, our fears, and our life to him. We can go to God with passionate, pleading prayer that is brave and bold as long as we are also reverential. God promises us that he will come to our rescue, but it will not always be when and what we hoped for. His plan is best, even when we can't see it. And verse 3 says, but know that the Lord has set apart the godly for himself. The Lord hears us when we call to him. The Lord hears you and I when we call to him. It is an unavoidable reality that every believer will at some time or another experience opposition from someone and go through difficult and distressing times. And with that, I want to remind you, life happens. Let's enjoy it. Now, I want to go back real quickly to verse 1. I want you to notice how David remembers his previous experiences with the Lord. This gave him confidence that the Lord would be faithful to him again. For the Lord will always be faithful to his children. God not only hears, but he responds to our cries for help. In other words, however daunting the situation is, God remembers our faithfulness to him, and he moves toward us with faithful favor to aid us in our trouble. We must know with undying confidence that God will take care of us. He is faithful. He will not fail. He will do what he says he would do. God bless, and I'll talk to everybody in just a couple of days. I ask you to do me a favor, and if you liked this video, to please give it a thumbs up and to share this video, and please leave a comment, even if it's just one word like hello, because this helps the algorithms that YouTube does so that my videos can get out there and be exposed to more and more people. Anyways, everyone have a wonderful day, and God bless.